Spencer, that one was hard to take. What are your thoughts after the narrow defeat?
Disgusting decision in the 92nd minute. I've seen it on the tape. No way is it even close to crossing the line completely. And to make matters worse, the liner's given it with 20 odd people in the way. It's a shocking decision for the liner to consider making in the 92nd minute. I've got nothing but pride for my boys. The amount of injuries we've got, the travelling, the ridiculous scenario this weekend. You know, I don't want to focus just on that decision, although that decision has cost us a point, because we were up against a very good side. And we did have some rub at the green today. I'm not pretending. There was a definite penalty in the first half, and the second one may or may not have been in the box. It's not a red card, I would add. It may or not have been a penalty. So I'm not going to stand here and pretend adamantly that it's daylight robbery, but the decision in the 92nd minute to take away the most hard-earned point with 10 men, which shouldn't have been 10 men again, it's a disgraceful decision. And I hope he's got the guts to look at it. You cannot see with 20 men. But I will also add, that goal goes full and front to the Slough fans, who screamed that it was over, because their players didn't. Their players a couple of them put their arms up thinking it was close because it'd been cleared off the line, but they weren't calling for it. It was the fans who screamed it, and the lino has just made it all about him, and it's just a diabolical decision again. It's not a red card. It may well be a penalty, but it's not a red card. There's people right next to him. You know, you want to see a red card, you should have been at Wales on Saturday. That's a red card. At the moment, it's just so hard to take, because my lads, after the first 15-20 minutes where we were literally under the cosh with long throws and corners galore, and they're very good at it, and we hung on like, you know, it was you know, I'm not pretending we were very much second best for that first 20 minutes. But after that, I thought it was a tough, horrible game that we you know, we had chances. Cardini's put a great save out of Turner in the first half. They've hit the post. Second half there wasn't much in it. Then we get the silly red card. I mean, it's not red. I'm sorry. You can't. You know, you look for consistency, and the last 3 games, the officials, they've just killed Farnborough. I mean, just killed us. And we keep saying, oh, it'll turn around, it evens itself out. Really? 3 straight? You know, at the end of the day, we deserved a point for our work rate and our application, and players that haven't played for ages. Glenn Southern hasn't kicked a competitive ball for 5 months. You know, he's done me a favour, he's come in for a week, because we're just literally the walking wounded. Connor Cowcutt really wasn't fit to play, he lasted 45. You know, Dan Walker's not been playing. You know, James Hammond's come in, he's not played all season. You know, we've had to bring people from nowhere, because I had 7-8 first team players in the stands, and, you know, to still be in the game against a side that I think will be right up there, and then to deserve a point for our work rate and a fantastic goal, you know, a really fantastic goal, and to be robbed of the point with that decision, it's not just hard to take. It's unbearable, not just for me, but for those lads in the dressing room and for the fans. As I said, overall, yes, Slough probably deserved to win the game overall, but we were in it in the 92nd minute, and, you know, we'd worked so hard, and we nearly nicked it on the counter as well, as did they. You know, so I want to be fair with the whole situation. My anger is that the goal that's been given with, you know, huge distance away with 20 players in the way, he's got to be 100% sure the whole ball's crossed. That's not even close. It's diabolical, and, you know, that's what I'm so upset about. And, you know, week on week, you know, people now seeing the video of the decisions on Saturday. I mean, honestly, I've never known anything like it. And, you know, it's an understatement to say that if we carry on playing like this in the heart we showed, we can beat anybody in this league. You know, I said to the lads just now, look how many of you are standing there in tracksuits, injured, ill, people away. You know, fantastic group here, and, you know, we've just got to keep sticking at it. And, you know, again, it's going to be the walking wounded on Saturday. But, you know, I just cannot believe that we've had this point nicked off us, which, you know, whether we fully deserved it or not, we certainly deserved it for our work rate, scoring a wonderful goal and hanging in there, and, you know, with everything against us. You know, don't forget the fact we've done 4 hours each way on Saturday, just got back, people ill, injured, and Slough strolled straight down the motorway with a huge squad, taking nothing away from them. I thought their supporters were fantastic. I thought their team is very good, it's very well drilled, set pieces galore, you know, and sadly missing 2-3 centre-halves today, we really struggled to cope with it. But we changed the system, we got ourselves into the game, and we hung in there and scored a great goal, and said from that perspective we thoroughly deserved the point, but it's not to be.
much improved second half. You must give credit to your players.
Give credit for the whole game. We've got players coming in that haven't played football for 5 months today. Players that really shouldn't be on the pitch. We've just played 36 hours ago in Wales. It's 30 odd degrees out here today. I thought we changed the system at half time, or just before half time. It made a big difference. Connor, we rushed him back really. He wants to play. They all want to play. You can see he's not quite right yet, but he's a great lad. He gave us 45. Cardini's on the floor. The lads. Keith's playing left centre half. I mean, honestly, the list of situations we've got is phenomenal. But it will ease. It will ease in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It's not going to ease for this weekend, that's for sure. But it will ease. And we're picking up suspensions which are ridiculously harsh. We've heard about the one on Saturday. I mean, it's a yellow card really. It's a nonsense, and he hasn't even booked their captain, the player that was involved with it. So it's really hard to take at the moment. But anybody who thinks that we're going to be near the bottom part of the table, the way we're playing and with the players we've got, are way wrong. And we just need any luck, please. Anything. Give me any decision, really. More than just a tiny bit. These are key decisions. Yeah, we could have had penalties. They could have had penalties, no doubt. But you can't give a goal in the 92nd minute from that distance with 20 players when you're not even close to shore. And as the tape shows, it ain't over. And he shouldn't even be thinking about making a decision. The benefit of the doubt has to go to us, the defending team. It has to. He's decided the game. Who's he to decide the game? It's outrageous. The referee should have just said, no, I'm not having it. But of course, he'll turn around and say it's the linesman's decision through 20 players. It's not the Premiership. We don't have goal line decisions. So very proud of my lot today. Proud of the fans. They saw today where, I said today before the second half, before the game, we've conceded 1 goal with 11 men on the pitch before today. 1 goal with 11 men on the pitch this season up until today. So it tells the story. We're our own worst enemies sometimes. Red cards are not always other people's fault. But today he's got the red card wrong, and the biggest decision of the game. Let's probably leave it at that. The biggest decision of the game, he's got dead wrong.
You got an update on the players sat in the stand, out injured?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's busiest person at the club pretty much at the moment is Emily. Jack Saville was nowhere near it. Kieran Forbes, no. Connor really shouldn't have been. Jack Barton and CJ both out today as well. It was a long way to go to Wales, put in a very good 35 minutes, and we should have been playing 10 men. It's old news. We've played again 60 minutes then with 10 men, and it caught up with us on an Astro, and 4 hours there, 4 hours back. The league wrote out with the fixtures came out. There are some league fixtures they're not happy with. I hope they're referring to this one. I don't think it's right. But it's not an excuse. We've got to get on with it. I'm sure somewhere along the lines it will even itself up. I'm not sure when we're away at Hereford on a Tuesday night, or Gosport on a Tuesday night, or Dorchester on a Tuesday night, but somewhere someone will tell me that it's going to even itself out a bit. Everything's against us at the moment, but what a great bunch in there, and they've shown that, and we will try and get a few lads fit for Saturday. It's going to be very difficult for Saturday. It's probably too soon. We're probably 2 to 3 weeks out before we can get a few of these lads back, but they're all desperate to play, and we've brought in a couple of lads very short term. We're going to look at James Hammond, who's played in the Conference South, and he's going to look at us. Glenn's just done me a favour. I had to get the black book out. He's literally here for a couple of games. He's not played for 5 months. Been injured. Just started training. I said, look, I'm desperate. Please give me a. Chris Reed just said he was injured. And he's said he wasn't coming at all today, which was a nonsense. We've told him he's got to be here, and all of a sudden he's not injured. So that's why he didn't start. He had a bit of an injury as well. I think we had the bank holiday injury there. We just got to keep going. We're very close. We know it's a step up, but we're very, very competitive in this. And I'll end on it with Slough. Probably on the overall deserved to win the game, but they didn't deserve to win it in the 92nd minute with that decision, and they should have only got a point. And it's very, very hard to take for my lads today.
Congratulations, Spencer.
Thanks, Tom. Cheers.